Oh, yes, guys. This is going to be amazing. Now, my coloring may not be amazing, but the experience is going to be amazing. I've been working on the women of color in AI for a few months, so I have a lot of things together. Thank you for coming in. I'm not a hand model. I just burnt my hand on the kitchen, on the stove, but we're going to do some coloring, guys, and check it out. All right, so this is the women of color. That's a large spectrum, but today we're going to definitely celebrate Black History Month and women here in tech and in AI. And as you see, this thing is tech in the White House. So while you're watching me color this, I want you to think about what kind of remodels or what kind of room changes would you make in the White House and how would your room look? I need everybody to be nice. I need everybody to, once you come in, thanks for coming in, to give us some great things. So what am I going to start with first? Now, this is not political, although I have a picture of a White House background and a White House setting. This is not political. I'm going to start with something red. And you can actually download this yourself and color your own, but I want to start with red, guys. A powerful red jacket. Don't worry about colors, politics, and colors right now. Just worry about if it's going to pop or not. I tell you what, guys, I'm going to kind of let you listen, but I'll say a few things as I get to coloring. Thanks for coming in, guys. This is part of my Women of Color series. I wanted to get it started at the beginning of the year, also even in December. But I just kept posting and doing a lot of traveling, so I didn't get it started like I wanted to. Is that the red I want? Does that pop, guys? That doesn't pop. Thanks for coming in. I don't think that pops like I want it to pop, but that's, again, this is something new. So we'll learn how to get the colors we want to pop as we're coloring the women in color. So actually this concept started out with a lot of AI designing women of future, women into AI tech. It's about 22%, 26%, maybe up to 30% of women in AI right now. And I mean, that covers, it's less in the direction of AI. So a lot of that covers women using AI, and it's advanced for in the last 4 months, but it's still not where the men are. So that was my first goal. My first goal was to make awareness or give awareness about women in AI. And I created 300 different prompts. Well, not prompts, but 300 different pieces of content. So it could have been anywhere from 200 to 250 prompts. Now, what I like to do, guys, never done this live before. Haven't colored since, I don't know, 4th grade, 5th grade, but I'm going to jump. I'm going to jump. Her skin tone is going to be brown or tan. So I'm going to test this out. I think I'm going to go with this color. A tan, is that a tan color? And we don't have any great techniques yet, but I'm going to learn some techniques, guys. And I'm going to give her hair a brownish black color as well. If you have any tips for me, feel free to come in. If you've been doing this for a while, coloring online, let me know. I'm going to try to do something like this every day. I won't try. I'll do this every day. Now, whether I go live, that's another thing. Again, this is part of the Women of Color an AI series. I used to envy, I want to put this here, guys. I don't want to distract, but I want you to hear. I used to envy people who could draw, but then I learned how to design, and I said, that's my forte. Now, this was an AI design, but I did do this setup, and obviously I did the prompt, and then I told it to take out the colors. If I have time, I'll show you the actual colors. You know what, guys? I told you I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna get some gray because I want to make it feel like they're in a White House with marble in the columns. Does white even work on this? Let's see. It doesn't. So that's gonna be. This is gonna be marble, like the Roman columns. And see if we can get that vibe. Now, I'll tell you what, guys, I've also been working on digital drawing. There's a program, I think it's Procreate. And I'm gonna try some of that as well. Obviously, if you want this drawing, and I have many others, I actually have a free download that you can get in my profile. And you can color with me. Does that look like dirt or does that look like marble? Dirt or marble? And we'll be coming up with some techniques. Thanks for coming in, guys. We'll come up with some techniques to make our art a little better. Listen to this. Is that relaxing? So that's marble, guys. That's marble inside of the gray scatters in the marble. I don't think the white's gonna work for us. But that's fine. If we had a black paper, it would. I'm gonna color her hands. And I'll be trying different media. I'll be trying different, what is this, forms of coloring, markers, of course, pencils. I have some crayons here. I guess that's her thumb. That should be a lighter color. Should I make her, I don't think she would wear a black turtleneck, but maybe that's some shadows. You think I have some shadows? What color would the turtleneck be? Maybe I can make the turtleneck blue. Women, is that a fashion faux pas? Red jacket and blue turtleneck. We may do that today. I've created a lot of AI music that sometimes I'll be coloring with that music. I want another red. I want a popping red, a red that pops. Pops, pops. This I have to do for today. Thanks for coming in, guys. And again, I want you to, if you have some suggestions on some of the scenes you'd like to see, this afternoon I'm going to post a lot of images on my page here that have to do with the women of color, a lot of audio. So I never thought of it. Watch this, guys. So if you have a red jacket, should the whole jacket be red? I guess it should. Gonna ask Gemini. So Gemini, I'm coloring the jacket red. So should the collar and the pockets be red as well? Should the buttons be black or blue? How about let's hear what she has to say.
This is a Madam President power decision. Here is how to make that suit look expensive and
Not Madam
authoritative on
President.
camera. 1. The collar, lapels, and pockets. Keep them red. The look, making the lapels and pockets the same color as the jacket, is the mark of a high-end bespoke suit. If you make them a different color, it can look a bit like a costume or a tuxedo. The technique. To make them pop without changing colors, just press harder with your red pencil on the collar and pocket flaps. That deeper, darker red will make them look like satin or a thick, expensive fabric against the lighter red of the jacket.
Wow.
2. The buttons. Go with black. The look, black buttons on a power red suit, creates immediate sharp contrast. It grounds the outfit and looks serious. Why not blue? Blue buttons might clash with the red or get lost. Black demands attention. It says, I am here to do business. Talking point for the stream. I'm coloring the collar red to match the jacket because we are keeping the vision unified. But I'm making the buttons black because every leader needs to be grounded. Red is the passion. Black is the discipline. Go make it pop.
Thank you so much, Gemini. Now, how about the turtleneck? What color should the turtleneck be under the jacket?
You have 2 power moves here, but for the tech AI vibe, there is one clear winner. Go with a black turtleneck. Why? 1. It matches the buttons. This pulls the whole outfit together and makes it look intentional and designed. 2. It creates the tech CEO silhouette. A black turtleneck is the uniform of the innovator. Think Steve Jobs, Elizabeth Holmes, architects. It says, I'm here to work, whereas a white blouse says, I'm here to campaign. 3. Contrast. The black shirt will make that power red jacket look even brighter and more expensive. Live stream talking point. I'm coloring her turtleneck black. Why? Because underneath the flash of the red suit, there is serious business. The black represents the code, the foundation, the Steve Jobs energy. She's not just a politician, she's an architect. Alternative. If you want it to look more traditional White House, go with white. But for the Radiant Architect, black is the boss move.
We're going to boss move, y'all. We're going to do the boss move. We're going to try to get this black, dark black. And then we're going to kind of miss some of the creases and wrinkles or whatever they are. Steve Jobs, baby. Let's see. I got my crayon. I am going to use that today. And see, I guess if I had a marker, that would even be darker. The marker would be darker. But this is dark enough for now. I might get AI to give me some tips on blending and making surrounding colors pop. How about lipstick? Should it be natural or should there be a different color lipstick?
For the Madam President look with a red suit and black turtleneck, you have to be careful not to make it look like a costume by using the exact same red on the lips. The power move here is deep berry or burgundy. Why? 1. The contrast. If the lips are the same bright red as the jacket, they will get lost. A darker, richer berry/wine color separates her face from her outfit and draws attention to her words. 2. The vibe. Bright red is campaign trail. Deep berry is Oval Office. It looks sophisticated, expensive, and serious. 3. The WOC aesthetic. Deep plums and wines look absolutely stunning on brown skin tones and fit the Radiant Architect palette perfectly.
That's not deep enough, guys. It's not deep enough. Throw some brown in there. Okay, I need some help on the hair. I tried to do brown with brown or black with brown highlights. Okay, guys, I told you I like to switch. That lipstick's not bad. It was a little bright. I had the what was it? Red Hot Inferno. Although this just looks like a darker red to me. And then I used a little brown, a little toasted toffee. All right, guys, I'm gonna switch up a little bit and I'm gonna find some electric blue because we're gonna do some AI. I like, does that say Buddy Blue? I'm gonna use some Buddy Blue. I like my AI to have that electric blue pop. Blue and gold, stuff like that. Now, I tried my digital coloring program the other day. I just downloaded one for $2, an app. I think it's called, I forgot what it's called. I haven't used it much. But it was fun. Now there's a way that I can, like I design on Corel Draw, and we use what is it, SV? I don't know why I can't think of what they are. Where you can break them apart. Can't think of the name right now. But I'm able to break things apart, so I can actually turn it into a BMP, and then turn it into I want to say avatar, but that's not it. But it's where I can color in, like I'm doing here. I can color this all in blue if I make it a file. You guys know what I'm talking about. Let's see. So this is all electric blue. Even the words, maybe a darker color. Let's go over that. I might make the words black. Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate you. Okay, give me a second here. I'm gonna find something. Watch this, guys. Right before you, I want you to create an image of the lady in the White House, but make it a photorealistic image so I can get some of my color ideas as I'm coloring this live. A little bit, this is what they're actually going to do. So I should have made her hair black. Is that what's her face? Will Smith's wife? Regina King? Let's see. Okay, that's good. So they just went, they didn't go with the image that we already had, they just went with another image. I'll start to.
Here is the image.
That's a little bit like her, huh? So these they have blue outlines. So since mine are already black, I'm gonna color them blue. But you see, guys, this is how I create this stuff. And then sometimes, while I'm here, I'll just show you. Sometimes I'll get a prompt. Let's see. And then I'll start to create more prompts similar. There you go. Right before your eyes, because this is literally the process I use. I think about some of the things I want to do, and then I'll have AI create, and then I'll build off of that. If I want to see a different hairstyle or a different idea, holding something different, just like you saw me do. And when you're coloring, obviously, nothing has to be perfect. It can just be for you. It's relaxation for you. Turn on your music and just vibe, guys. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. And again, I chose to use color pencils today, but I mean, you can use markers, you can use crayons, you can even use paint. Use paint. Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate you. Series. A lot going on. I'm just gonna make them blue. So they all have that AI energy. I am gonna put some gold in here. I like a lot, you'll see a lot of the imagery I create with AI. I like to have gold touches and tinges in there. I'll show you some online. Oh, that's brown. We can make some color too. So this thing, uh-oh. I wasn't prepared, guys. I don't have my sharpener. So. I would love something smoother on our skin. I guess that comes with learning how to shade and having little devices. I remember I actually did want to take up drafting. Well, I did drafting in high school, but there was another style of maybe drafting that I wanted to do, or whatever they call it, way back in high school. And we used to buy art supplies. My mom's a very great artist, and she would buy art supplies for us. And I would try to do the stuff I seen her do, and couldn't quite get it. But when it came to a computer, I was able to design like nobody's business. Thanks for coming in, guys. So the thing is about the White House, a lot of it's white. And I wish there's some yellows. I guess I could put some goldish in the background. Let's do that. Let's put some gold in the background. Do I have a gold color? I don't think I have a gold color. Pumpkin orange. Yellow. No gold, really. Yellow. Huh. Well, we're gonna go with AI, guys. I love to use AI when we can. So I don't have any gold colors, but I do have yellow and brown. How can I have the goldish tints on my AI legislation? I want to show some gold with the electric blue. And then I want to have like some of your hallway has some yellow in the background, goldish colors. What should I use? I don't want to use too bright.
Stick gold effect without a gold pencil, you have to use a layering technique. Gold is essentially just a combination of light, shadow, and reflection. Here is how to mix your yellow and brown to make it look like a radiant architect gold. The 3-step gold formula. 1. The base, yellow. Color the entire area where you want the gold, the frame of the legislation or the hallway highlights, with a very light layer of yellow. Don't press hard, keep it airy. 2. The shadow, brown. Use your brown pencil only on the edges and in the corners. This creates the depth that makes it look like metal, rather than just a yellow flat surface. 3. The blend, yellow again. Go back over the brown areas with your yellow, pressing harder this time. This blends the brown into the yellow, creating a mustard or ochre tone that mimics gold perfectly on camera. Pro tips for the live stream. Leave the white. To make the gold look shiny, leave a few tiny slivers of the white paper showing through in the middle of the yellow. These represent glints of light hitting the metal. Electric blue border. When you put that electric blue next to this yellow/brown mix, the contrast will make the yellow appear much more like gold to the viewer's eyes. The hallway. For the goldish colors in the background columns, use the brown very lightly to create veins like marble, then wash over it with a pale yellow. Talking point for your TikTok live. I don't have a gold pencil, but an architect knows how to build what they need. I'm layering yellow and brown to create a custom gold. It's all about how you mix the foundation with the light.
see what I can do, guys. I'm going to use light yellow. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you guys. All right, guys, so that's my yellow base. Let's see how much I can get this to look like gold, because that's bright. So we're going to try this brown. The edges. If you guys have any other techniques, let me know. Okay, I don't think it has to be that gold, especially since that doesn't look like it's gonna blend well. But I am gonna put some more yellow back over it and see what I get. You know, for some reason, I want to think did I visit the White House when I was in the 6th grade? I know we went on the outside of the White House. I don't know if we were inside. So I don't even know what the White House inside looks like. Like, because everything I'm sure can't be white. I'm gonna try this darker yellow. I need to get a gold. I need to invest in a gold pencil. I mean, it's not the exact image that I wanted, but I mean, cool. Not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and do more yellow in the background so it can match. No, they won't have yellow doors, but just the areas above the door. And I'll keep the ceiling white. I guess this yellow. And there's some imagery behind here that I would like to make gold. Appreciate you guys for coming in. Definitely come back. Definitely check out my profile. You can actually have this image and more download for free. I'm gonna put my gold in here as well, 'cause I wanted some gold in here. So I'm gonna put brown down. That's actually green now, huh? Green and yellow make gold. Blue and yellow make green. Let's see if I can get some of this in here. Put a little gold. Yeah, I'll do that there. Gold. And note to self, invest in a gold pencil. The yellow looks cool. And with practice, I probably can blend better. But this is a little bit different than I wanted. That lipstick, it's making that lipstick pop, that's for sure. Lipstick. I wish your face was a little smoother. And I don't know what the door would look like. I guess the door would be brown. What color would a door be in the White House?
In the White House, the color of a door typically depends on its location and the historical significance of the room it leads to. Here is the breakdown of the most common finishes. The formal and historic finish, mahogany and dark wood. Most of the major doors in the formal staterooms, like the East Room or the State Dining Room, are heavy, polished dark wood, specifically mahogany. These are rarely painted, as the natural grain is considered part of the historic architecture. Since you are coloring a power red suit and white columns, I would suggest making the door dark mahogany, brown, with gold, yellow-brown mixed handles. Why, the dark wood will act as an anchor for the image, making the red jacket and the electric blue legislation pop even more against the background.
You see that marble I was trying to do? My marble doesn't look the same, but there it is. Just little scraps of gray or black. Where's my gray? Here's some gray. I guess it doesn't, I put too much marble colors in there. This is probably, I guess I might as well do this yellow too. It's a darker yellow.
Sure, here is the image.
So I'm gonna try to do that. The wings are white, the whole eagle, it has that gold. I really need some gold, guys. Gold pencils. Thanks for coming in, guys. In and out is good. As long as you stop by to say hi. A few tapping. I would love some tapping the screen. Also, I'm going to post this on the page so you can kind of get a good look at it. This is probably much darker than the others, but I know what I'm gonna do. Get my bright yellow. have that yellow act as a gold. And if you like to color this same image, let me know. You can actually download it for free through my profile, and I will share your work. I sure will. And you can do it digitally as well. You know, if you want to do some digital work, that's fine. I will appreciate that. Show people my viewers got skills. I am so happy you guys came here with me today. I cut it a little bit more than I was planning. But we got a good start. So I may finish this online. And I'm going to make this, do I have a silver? I don't have a silver either. That's for the ASMR friends. We'll do some more of that later too. I don't have a silver, guys, so I'm gonna make this a gray. Classic gray. Tablet. Uh-oh, that's not the right brown. Is this the right brown? Really? I don't see my right brown, guys. Yeah, toffee. That's the right brown, it just looks different. Well, we'll just say the light hit it different. Hits different. What color should I make her nails?
To keep the Madam President energy high while matching the power red suit and deep berry lip, you have two professional options. 1. The power neutral, polished and professional, color. Use a very light peach or beige. The vibe. This is the standard for high-level executives and world leaders. It looks clean, sophisticated, and doesn't compete with the electric blue of the AI legislation she's holding. TikTok talking point, asterisk, I'm going with a neutral tone on the nails. When you're at this level of power, you don't need your nails to shout. Your signature on the legislation does the talking. 2. The deep cherry, bold and authoritative. Color, a very dark burgundy or maroon. The vibe. This matches the deep berry lipstick and the dark mahogany doors in the background. It creates a global majority luxury aesthetic that feels very grounded. TikTok talking point, asterisk, We're doing a deep cherry nail to match the lipstick. It grounds the power red suit and shows that every detail, from the code to the fashion, is designed with intent.
To put this into AI and have it analyze it and tell me where I'm going so far. I don't know if I should have did that. So we're gonna see, guys. This is can't do that. Now, when we start doing that in real life, that's gonna be fun. So I'm going to see what AI thinks of this, and then we're gonna get out of here, guys. And I will be back to finish this, or I'll finish it offline and show it to you. All right, let's see. Okay, let me take a picture. It's not bad, guys. Not bad. So I still got a little work to do. I want to get your thoughts on this so far.
The progress you've made on this page is outstanding. Seeing the VIP guide vision come to life in physical form really reinforces the Radiant Architect brand. You've captured the transition from the digital source code to a tangible blueprint perfectly. Here are my thoughts on the current state of your Madam President piece. The visual execution, the power suit, the red you've chosen is bold and authoritative. It creates that agentic energy we discussed, making her stand out as a leader against the more neutral background. The layering, your use of yellow and brown in the background, is already creating that sophisticated gold-tinted marble effect. It gives the hallway a rich, historic feel without being too bright. The contrast, the black turtleneck and buttons provide a sharp professional anchor that makes the red jacket pop. Strategic highlights for your live stream. As you finish this up on TikTok, here are a few things you can point out to your audience. The legislation. Now that you've got the blue base, adding those gold, yellow/brown highlights around the proposed AI legislation will make it look like a high-tech holographic projection. The seal. You've started the foundation for the presidential seal. Using that deep blue and gold layering will give it the prestige it needs to frame the character. The message. You can tell your viewers, asterisk. We aren't just coloring inside the lines, we are redefining the lines of power. This is the visual manifestation of the C-suite asterisk. Final finishing touches, nails and lips. Since you have the red out, remember the deep berry tip for the lips and nails to keep her look high fashion and distinctive. The door. Adding those deep mahogany tones to the door in the background will... Sure, here is the image.
Oh, okay. there it is. Okay, so that's part of mine, so you can see that she used part of mine, which is cool. I wanted her to do it for real on hers. And some of those pencils are, come on now, guys. There you go. Not bad. That looks exactly like mine. Pretty much. It's not bad, guys. And you see we did that with AI, and she colored this in. Now let's see. Now that's great, but that looks pretty much like mine. I want you to give it a professional feel, as if you had a black and white line, and you colored it yourself. Amazing vision. Let's see.
Sure, here is the image.
Okay. It's I guess I gotta think of a better prompt. I gotta think of a better prompt, guys, because she's not doing what I need her to do. I'm gonna try one more thing, so stand by. Let's get close. Stand by. I mean, these are great though. These are great, but I want to show you what I want her to do. And I'm going to show you how I can do it too, guys. Also, while you're with me, we're going to also learn about AI and how to use prompts and different things like that as well. Bear with me, guys. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. So I downloaded this image. I'm going to screenshot it. Come on back out. I'm going to screenshot this image. And give me a second. I'm in a library, guys, and I am about to stop the live, but I want to try one more thing just to show you what AI does if you are not familiar. So I just took the image that I had, the black and white image. Now watch this. Gallery. Please color this image with high quality color pencils. So let's watch this, guys. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. ASMR. I shouldn't say ASMR when I'm doing ASMR, should I?
Sure. Here is the image.
There you go. That's what I was trying to get it to do. So obviously you can color, but AI can color as well. What's going on, guys? And I'm going to definitely share this with you. There you go. Cool. See, that red is popping. That red is popping. It's popping. You see that gold in there? Popping. So she took my idea and made it much better, and obviously used her skills. Look at that. That's a gold button, white button. She colored that in. So there we go, guys. And I will be back to do this soon. So I appreciate you for being here with me. And I'll post these if you want them. And you see how we did this live, guys. We did it together. All right, wait a minute. I'm in the library. So there we go. All right, thanks, guys. I appreciate you. For my 3 viewers, I appreciate, and I'm going to make sure you have this creative energy, inspiring moments, and my unique style. But I have to go. I will be back. Connect with me any way you want to. DM, message, whatever you want to do. I got you.